What is going on, my friends? Welcome to a little kayak fishing episode with me Ancient. He's got a Hobie Pro Angler 12-footer. I have a Hobie Outback 12-footer. We are on this gorgeous river here. Very dark, overcast day. Kind of fun. And we're just gonna do some fishing, see what happens. There you go. Sweet. We have not taken out the kayaks in a long time, ladies and gentlemen. I'm excited. We might have some rain later, so I got my rain gear with me. And I don't have the pedal drive, the Hobie pedal drive, if you guys are familiar with these. Because this river that we're fishing in is so shallow, it's more work to try to take it in and out to avoid all the rocks than it is just to use the plain paddle. So I'm going to, do I target trout or bass? Not caught very many trout in this river, but when I do catch them, they're usually hefty ones. So right now I'm going to start off with a brand new color, folks. This is called Chameleon, and Brad Perkins at Dry Creek Outfitters invented it. Well, look at it underwater. So it looks like this purpley kind of brown color, but as soon as it goes underwater, it has this brown color to it, like kind of like a motor oil. And then you bring it above water, it goes back to purple, kind of this brown with a little shade of purple under. And it also looks different depending on if it's sunny or if it's overcast like it is now. So it has a lot of different looks to it, hence the name Chameleon. He sent me a ton of these baits, first cast of the day. A ton of these baits in a box, and some new colors that he's invented, which I'll probably get today. I have a whole bunch of cool baits I want to try today. So I'm excited for the bass part, but I'm also excited for the trout part too.
Just had a good bite, guys. There we go. Oh, he got off again. Okay, that's 2 bites. Here we go. There we go. There we go. All right. Smallie. Nice smallmouth. Yes, indeed. Oh, he got off. Barely touched him. He counts. Smallmouth.
Sup, duck? Are you one-legged, or are you just pretending to be one-legged? You might be a faker. Might be a fake one-legged duck. Have you ever had a bird do that to you? I was at I think a pier, and this bird would go around limping on one foot, and I think kind of put his wing out like he was wounded, and then as soon as you'd give him something, he'd put his other leg down. And I can't remember quite, it was a long time ago, but I just remember going, I just got fooled by a bird. I like that cast. Of course, I like a lot of the casts, but I really like that one. Oh. See, now, though, when you do that, you start to psych yourself, and you're like, that log suddenly feels like a largemouth instead of a log.
Another fish. Get him off of those sticks. Oh, he's in the sticks. Come on over. Okay. Okay. Gonna have to go over and get him. He's still on. It feels like he is. Yep, he's still there. There we go. Oh, that's a nice one. Okay, now this is cool, guys. Let me get him off here. Okay, I actually saw that one. Look at that mouth. I actually saw that one I saw his back out of the water. He just swirled just a little bit, so they are really up shallow. Very cool. All right. There you go, fella. One more last dive. Love it. All right, rig back up. I don't know if that's close enough to shore. We got to get right by shore. That's where I've been getting those bites. that's a good smallie.
Dang, I ain't into nothing. Maybe I need to switch to grubs. Nice. Sweet. Nice job, Pops. Uh-huh. Beautiful. I like when their fins stick up and their eyes get red. Yeah, I think I may need to switch to grubs because you're killing them. I still haven't caught one yet. Very nice. Cool. Right by a juicy looking log. Big old, oh, there's a deer up there. Oh dear. Oh dear, there's a deer. There's so many, oh, there are 2 deers. Yeah, that's a good sign, folks. Usually when the wildlife is out on land, it also means they're more active underwater as well. All right, my friends, you can see we're coming up to where it goes down and it's all ripply. And I think I'm going to trout fish. I've not had anything going with the bass. I've gotten 3 bites, four bites, missed all 4 of them. But I got to try something different here. And there are a lot of good looking riffles down that way. I wonder if there are any crawdads out this time of year in this particular river. Disembark. All right, my friends, leaving the kayak there. Seems pretty solid. Seems. Nah, it's pretty solid. Let's go to this side here. Believe it or not, this is actually a totally different river, but they converge right here. Look at this fasta. See if I can get a big angry trout in here. Nothing at this spot, but I'm gonna move down just a little bit. There's a really good cut up here. Oh, this big wood. This is from the spring runoff. Oh, there's a goose right there. I saw just the goose head, and I was like, for some reason in my mind, I thought it was a big snake. And my heart, whoa, jumped a second, because I thought it was a big snake. Oh, she's laying on a nest. Oh, that is cool. You don't mess with geese, man. Thank God. They're fearsome. I know they're a bird, but they're fearsome. They'll straight up bite you. Is this? Oh, yeah. Empty. Empty. Let's see here. Oh, spring is in the air. Look at all the green stuff. And right over here, look at this. There's like a little drop. Let's get right down here. Oh, nice. Very nice, very nice. Come on. Come on, big fish. Well, nothing at that spot. Let's try the other side. Ah. It's so pretty out here. Look, flowers are popping up. Oh, I heard it. Good net. Speaking of angry geese, I heard a hiss and I thought it was a snake. Yeah, she's guarding a nest. This is a good place to put it. You don't have much, hear her? You don't have much. I don't know why I'm scared of the goose, but you guys see the 3 eggs down there? Okay, I'm going. I want to get to that side. Do you know a better way? I think I might go around her. I don't want to get attacked by a goose, and they will attack. And believe me, it's not like I'm that scared of a goose. It's just, I don't want to disturb them. But they do, I heard that hiss, and I thought it was a snake at first, and it made my, I don't know why I'm snake crazy. Do I have one? I got one. Got a fish on the, I got a fish on the jerkbait. Nice. Sweet, first cast of this side. It's a smallmouth. It's not a trout, but still, it's a real nice smallmouth. Beautiful. Sweet. Oh my goodness, did he want that jerkbait or what? Just gobbled it. Gotcha. See how the bait's sideways in the fish's mouth like that? that is a really good sign of that they're aggressive, a little bit more aggressive than usual, because like if a fish comes up behind a bait, nips at it, and gets the back hook, it was kind of suspicious. But if it just rams it from the side, that means you're using the right color. So that was kind of a key, even my first fish of the day, number one, and then a key catch to let me know that I'm using a good color of bait. Look how kind of lazy it is. Well, now it's not. But it was lazy compared to how ferocious they are. It was easy to take the hook out and stuff. How ferocious they are in like 2 weeks from now, and it gets 5 or 10 degrees warmer in this river. I'm going to stay along the top of the ridge here and then cast down because it's shallower right here where the water tumbles over. I might as well cast up here while I'm here though. You never know. Alternate casting upstream and then downstream. Got him. Got him. That was interesting because it was closer. What the? Oh. Whoa, big smallmouth. Boy, that was weird. So I was fighting the fish there and a big fish. Whoa, this is a nice one. Look at the jumps. Another fish surfaced down there. It must have just been happenstance. Yes. I was confused because my line is down there and a fish jumped over there. And I thought maybe it had me wrapped around something. For some reason, she wants to swim upriver. This is kind of an easy fight. Oh, nice. Come on. Uh-oh. Mouthful of hooks. It's kind of a belly land. Yes. Very nice. Probably close to 2 pounds. 1 3/4. Look at that. Came right out. Look at that beautiful fish. Whew. How fun. Just crushed it. I love fishing. Yeah, I need a picture of that scene right there. Beautiful smallmouth. There it goes. What a fun time of year. What the? Another goose. Oh, hey, oh, no, okay, it's good, I didn't mean to scare you. Didn't mean to scare you. Okay, you know what, I'm done on this little island here. I keep, oh, she flew off. Well, don't want her eggs to be left unguarded, but check it out. Look, she's used her down to make the eggs, keep the eggs warm. That is so cool. All right. I think I can call this little narrow island Goose Island for sure. A lot, probably even more nests. I haven't even walked the whole length of it. Found 3. All right. Oh, ship off from Goose Island here. All right, my friends, here's what we're gonna do. I'm out in the main river. I was gonna go just straight down the rapids, but there's actually a little side area over here I've never explored before, so let's go down that chute. I have to get out a little bit. That's why I'm wearing waders, even though I'm in the kayak. So I have to get out this time of year when it's cold. In the summer, I don't care. In the summer, I just wear tennis shoes. It's nice to get out in the refreshing river, but this time of year, definitely need the hip waders. This looks like it might be a fun little area to fish. Maybe nobody's really fished back here either because they're all just used to fishing the main river. I just saw fish arc in the shallows there. Wow. Work it over good here. Might have to switch to a plastic, yeah. In fact, I'm kind of feeling like this is more of a plastic spot. Yeah, there are too many weeds in here. Check out this big box of baits got from Dry Creek Outfitters. Brad, he makes all my all the Ace Videos tackle boxes, a bunch of Ace stuff. And he sent me, in fact, this is I think another new color of his called Smallmouth Magic. Oh, the sun's coming out. Excellent. It's been kind of it's been very overcast all day. Gosh, that sun feels so good. Let's see here, do I go with Gecko or Smallmouth Magic? You know, for this clear water, let's go for a see-through bait. Sometimes if you're fishing really clear water, it's just a little tip in general. I don't know if it'll work now, but if you can use baits that are more translucent, meaning you can see through them a little bit better in clearer water, then those can sometimes be better than solid colored baits, which are usually better in dirty water. You definitely don't want to use like clear see-through baits in dirty water. That's a recipe for no fish. This is cool, this little back secluded area. Oh, this is so fun.
Shell bottom with clay, some rock. Should be a good place, actually. Oh, geez, we got a good fish, guys. Get that hook set. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, it's a good smallmouth. Oh, heavens to Betsy. Look at that smallmouth. Oh, my goodness. Okay. Come to Papa. Oh, there we go. Oh, yeah. Football, baby. Football. Nice. On that jig, that split tail jig with a little bit of purple in her. Right there. Nice. Look at that fish. Yeah. All right, guys. Here she goes. Red eyes. Whoosh, right back in. Wonderful. That thing just loaded on. I mean, I didn't even know I had it. It was swimming with it. And it's not that deep here. It looks to be about, 2.5 feet, 2 feet.
Dang, nothing down this little side chute here, but it's cool. I'll have to remember this. Maybe they'll come in here more in the later spring when they're starting to spawn. Trout might come in here too. Walk this thing down river. Oh, I love the sun coming out. The clouds have moved off. Beautiful evening. Alright guys, just brought my kayak up on this little, I don't know if you call this an island. It's, well, yeah, I guess it's technically an island. When it's high water, I think the water just flows right over it. I want to fish some of this fast stuff. In fact, there's a hole down here that really might have something in it. Got him. Right in this really shallow stuff. Just crushed it. I was just swimming it slowly, and the fish came up behind it and or slurped it. Oh, nice smallmouth. Just gave a backflip. Really shallow stuff. This is I think this is a really good fish. He's pulling like a bull. Peeling some drag. Nice. Yeah. Oh, he's just got the back hook. Yeah, see, I was swimming in really shallow stuff, and it just felt like one coming up. Oh, it's a nice one, biggest one of the day for me. Felt like one coming up behind it, yep, and just tagging it. Look, just grabbed the back of it. Thought it was gonna eat a little baby trout. This might be a female. Look how fat it is. It's still early spring, so she's gonna be spawning in a couple weeks. Her belly will get bigger as time goes on. Sweet. Very cool day. Right back into the shallow water from which I caught probably about a 2-pounder there. She's pretty fat. Wait till she recovers. There we go. Go have babies. Keep this river like it is. Well, if I end this day with a trout, it'll be practically a perfect day. You know, the fact that that female was in this really fast current as opposed to, by some laydowns or something like that, tells me that spawn is still a little ways off. When they start setting up around trees and in the kind of the still water areas where the current's not so strong, then they're starting to get ready to spawn. But I mean, she was like right here where I'm standing. Really shallow, really fast water. Oh, and here is the takeout spot. Well, that was a fun day.
Oh, that was a nice day. It was beautiful too.
It was.
Golly.
I found some geese and with their nests and stuff like that.
Oh,
Yeah, there were a bunch of them on the island and stuff like that. So. Cool. Well, my friends, a super fun time out on the river, but we did not catch anything we wanted to eat. So I think the search goes on.
Shucks, we gotta keep fishing.
This looks like a good spot to me. All right, my friends, we are out on the lake now. First time out on the boat this year, and the lake, as you can see, isn't filled up yet. I actually like the color water back here, Pops. I thought it would be pure chocolate milk, but guys, it actually has a nice, for springtime, color. Obviously can be way clearer than this, but where we launched was like 1 inch of visibility, and here, you know, it's 6 or 8 inches. You may not think in fishing that is a big deal, but it is. All right, so I had some red stuff tied on it, this red crankbait and red bladed jig, but a guy at the launch ramp said they really catch them on a chartreuse spinnerbait. Should I go with the red crankbait or should I try the spinnerbait? What do you want to start off with?
I'll start off with that if you want to.
All right, you start, yeah, and then I will tie on the spinnerbait.
And the water temperature is about 63 degrees.
62. Oh, that's nice. 63. So I just so happened to reorganize the entire spinnerbait box. Ooh, look at this one. Look at all those colors, and then look, 2 big Colorado blades on there. Let's go with that one right there. All right, spinnerbait on. Oh, good thing I checked the drag is actually too loose instead of too tight.
Fish on.
Fish on?
Yeah.
Nice. My dad hooks up first fish of the day. Oh!
Switch to that spinnerbait.
All right. Guys, we met some... Oh, it's a pretty good one. Met some guys at the boat ramp, and we asked them, could you point us in the general direction? They said they caught about 20 this morning. Whoa, they were in a bass tournament. And they said, chartreuse spinnerbait. Nice. Very nice fish, Pops. Great.
First fish of the year. Wow.
Nice.
From the boat, I should say.
Yeah,
There you go.
boat fishing.
Yeah.
Pale largemouth in this dark water.
got
He
a
hasn't
little
gotten
bit
a
of-
suntan.
A little bit of egg there, I think. What do you
Yeah, I
think?
think so. It's probably because the sea is still early. They'll
Yeah.
be spawning in a week or two.
She was shallow.
Cool.
There we go. There we go.
Look at that is such a beautiful spinnerbait, folks, for real dark water like this. Colorado blades throw off a lot of wake and vibration, and then of course how bright and crazy a fire tiger that is.
And she didn't. She just loaded on. You know, it wasn't like bam. It was just like, oh wait, I've got it. I got weight. So
Sweet.
it's interesting.
I think on a sunny day like this, everything's going to be up shallow.
Yeah.
Everything. All right, guys, since my dad caught that one on a spinnerbait, it only makes sense that I'm switching to a crankbait. But it's a fire tiger pattern. Like, exact copy of the spinnerbait. I just want to try, since it's the first, if it's, what do they say, 1 bite, it might be random. 2 bites, it's a pattern. It's kind of cool, all this pasture, guys, and all these big boulders on it. I mean, it's perfect spawning ground. I like how there's a lot of, got one.
Nice.
There's a lot of activity back here.
Yes.
Yes. Oh, another nice one. Another just quality largemouth. Sweet. My first fish of the day on the fire tiger crankbait. So we've got one on a fire tiger spinnerbait and now on the cranker. Nice. Beautiful. Beautiful. If we catch a spot, maybe we should eat that.
Yeah, I would love that.
All right, my friends. By the way, Ace stickers are available in the store, and it's not just the Ace. There are a whole bunch of like cool trout and mahi and different kinds of ones. If you guys want to check them out, I'll link them in the description. I have here a variety of like swim baits, basically, or we have whirly bees, which are sort of a swim bait, and then we have just the classic little swim bait. It's kind of like the little swim bait box for schooling fish, or if you want to go for some like crappie. And I'm gonna put on a, what is this, 1 3/4, I think, or maybe it's 2 inch. Little micro swim bait, great for panfish, but still, it's a little on the bigger side. So bass, walleye, you know, different kinds of predator fish still like to eat it as well. I like using little baits like this because you really never know what you're gonna catch on them. everything will kind of eat that. Is that a... Oh, I know, it's a vulture. Never mind.
No, that's a bald eagle.
Oh, yeah, okay, gosh. Wow, guys, a bald eagle right there. I thought it was a vulture.
Oh, look what I got.
Oh.
That might have been that bobber.
Free bobber?
Free bobber.
Well, that's not a bad catch. Free bobber and save the split shot. There we go. It's not half bad catch.
Wow.
Don't see that every day. All right, guys, right out in the middle of the lake, there's this island sticking up, this rocky, and all the birds are flying off it. Just a hump in the middle of the lake. Maybe there will be some crappie staged up on this. Oh, I just got him on the crappie jig. Ooh, this is a nice fish. Whoa. What do we got? Could you get the net? Because I have super light line. Still don't know what this is. Is it a big smallmouth? I think it might be a big smallmouth. Oh yeah, it is. That's a nice one. On a crappie jig, my friends. Ooh, a bull. A bull. Very nice. That was a good stop on, guys. Just right on this little island here. Look at that. Got the white and chartreuse crappie jig. This is a 2-inch version, which I love because it does get the bass. It's not the little like 1.25 inch. And so other fish, bass, walleye, and everything else are interested in that little swim bait because it's not so micro. And I bet say it was a 2.25 pound bass are interested. Very nice. Whoa, hey, whoa, there you go. It wiggled out of my hand. That was a beastly smallmouth. He had like a thick mouth. He fought super hard, like just healthy as can be. She thumped it too. My line went doink.
I love that feeling.
Mm-hmm. Oh, Pops, look. Look at all the herons. Oh, guys. A ton of birds are back here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I see 9 herons. 10, 11, 12. 12 herons. A dozen herons right off the bat. But anyway, a whole bunch of birds back here. That usually means when herons are congregating that something's going on shallow. Either bait fish or big fish or both. We've never fished any of this, folks. There are birds everywhere.
That's pretty cool how he's got his feathers out like that.
That is crazy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of them. Oh, there he goes. How pretty. That's cool. Oh, there he goes again. And then look at all of them on the shore over there, my friends. Oh, they're all leaving. Look at that. All leaving on that side, but that's fine. We'll fish that bank anyway. We'll fish this bank, though, too, because there are so many over here. And there they go. So we've officially scared all the herons, but hopefully that means the fish are still here. This looks like a great spot to fish when the water's higher.
Yeah.
I'll put like potential crappie spot on the map, and you have a nice undercut bank, like there's lots of space underneath the wood for them to hide. I can see them staged up all around this stuff. Well, my friends, that really was last cast of the day. It was fun, interesting, learned a lot for the first time out on the boat, but we still don't have any fish that we really want to eat, so on to the next spot. Guys, we're getting down to one lane now as we go back up in the holler. Now we're gone to gravel. And 1 lane gravel. Oh, this looks so good. I love this tiny thing. Guys, now we are doing something completely different.
Try something that might work.
Yeah. This hopefully is guaranteed to get us some good wild stuff to eat. Yeah, look at all this rotted wood. It's gonna be perfect for trying to find mushrooms. Nice. think right here looks like a nice wide spot, and it's fairly flat, so we're gonna cook later. Look at all the plants, Pops. I think some of those I recognize you saying they're edible.
Yeah, that's what I'm hoping.
Oh, springtime in the mountains. Yeah, guys, we decided to switch it up completely and do some trout fishing. Now, look at all these little flowers and stuff growing here. My dad is going to mushroom hunt. Look at that beautiful creek, little waterfall right there. That big old tree hanging right over it. Ah, this is gonna be fun. So my dad's got his boots on. I'm gonna put waders on in case we run into snakes, and it just makes it nicer for walking around. You don't have to worry about pokies and all that kind of stuff. All right, guys, before my dad and I split up, check out this incredible walking stick. A subscriber sent me, Jessup Pearson from Minnesota. Wow. Thank you so much, man. Appreciate a custom walking stick there. So my dad's going to use that, and he actually talked to me the other day. He said, I need a walking stick for turning over rocks and looking around stuff while I'm out mushroom hunting, and so it's coming into play perfectly today. Thank you, Jessup. So you have fun foraging.
Here we go.
I'm going to do the fishing, and we will meet together later.
That sounds good.
All right, my friends, I'm going to start at the most obvious spot, which might not be a good idea, but it looks so good, I can't help but cast toward it. I love that tree right there. That tree's older than me. All right, first thing I'm going to start off with the tube from the Ace Videos tube tackle box. Got 5 of my favorite colors in here. And I think I'm going to start off with hare's ear. I'll link my trout tube box in the description. We made it small on purpose, but still packed a lot of tubes in there, so you still get bang for your buck, but it's just small in your hand so that you can just slip it in your pocket and easily hike around with it. But we just jammed as many tubes as possible in there for you, and it'll last you a long time because the trout don't really tear up the tubes. I have used one tube like all day before. And then I've got the Trophy Bass Gel Scent, Dry Creek Outfitters. This is the best scent in the whole world, made from real ground up crawfish and minnows. And it's like this glue type gel that stays on for cast after cast. So the smell is incredible, and it sticks to your bait so well. And this is so unique because you see that it comes in this small bottle, but it lasts forever as well. Those big bottles of scent, they have a ton of water mixed in with them, so that you aren't getting the potency, and it just doesn't stick to your bait, but this stuff will. And so even though it's in a small bottle, it packs a huge punch and will last you, I usually have a bottle last me 1 or 2 years. Like over a year for sure, I'll say, just to be on the safe side. All right. Oops. All right, first cast of the day. Trout fishing, something completely different than what we've been doing. I see a trout right away. He came up and looked at the tube. He swam away though. He did look at it for just a second. Got one, right in that fast stuff. Yes, like third cast of the day, a little tiny rainbow. That tube is potent, I'm telling you folks, the combination of my little trout tubes and then add a seasoning, not a seasoning, add some scent to it, and it's deadly. You know, I'm gonna bring him down to the edge. All right. Beautiful first trout. Nice. It hooked him, oops, there you go, on the outside of the face. All right, little feller. Boy, he is lively. Look how pretty that is, man. That is fun. All right, little friend. Get yourself together. Yeah, he is lively and quick. All right, that tells me something, that they might be really active today. And if they're really active today, I have a little secret that I haven't told you guys about yet that I might have to pull out. Oh, I love spring, man. All the little green plants popping up, but it's not so thick that you can't walk through it. Yeah, right down here looks good. It's like a perfect 70 degrees up here. Don't need a coat, but it's not hot at all. You don't really have to do much with these tubes. I mean, that one I dropped it, right? Just dropped it in there, picked it up to start swimming it, and he was already on it. Yeah, they're just nipping. I think there are a lot of really small ones in here, 3 and 4 inchers, that like to take a nibble, but they don't want to eat it. Let's go upriver.
Guys, this whole hillside, it's just trillium all up the hillside. It's a little too mature to harvest. If it was brand new, maybe about a week or 2 ago, we could eat all those plants. It's a little too mature now to eat it. It'd be a little bitter, but that is so cool. Just a big field of trillium. This walking stick is nice because there are eastern diamondback rattlesnakes, copperheads. So I got my boots on, my snake boots, but that's not enough by itself. You want to have something ahead of you to poke a little bit. Guys, I think these here are fiddlehead or fiddler ferns. We'll have to come back to those, and remember, we've got a bunch of those. They're edible, just as green. But as my wife says, just because something's edible doesn't necessarily mean it's good. Oh gosh, I am so excited. I just found my first morel mushroom. And I mean, my first morel mushroom in flipping years. I can't believe this. This is so cool. Check this out. Let me set my little bucket down. Look at that, right underneath. You see him? Oh my gosh, how cool is that? We got us some morel. Oh my goodness, how fun. The thing about it, once you find one, you really have to look around good, because there may be other ones in the same area. Look at that. It's been a long time since I picked one of these. Oh my gosh, I can't believe it. I bought them or somebody else picked them, but it's been so long. This is, oh my gosh, this is a highlight of this fishing trip. I hope Asa catches fish, because we're going to eat mushrooms. Oh my gosh, guys, I just about walked by this one. Check this out. I came back to where I found the first one, just about 25 feet from it, but there's another morel. Ha ha! Oh my. Oh my gosh, check it out. That is going to be a good one. Oh my, keep looking.
Ooh, right through here. You know what? That's such a good looking waterfall. I'm actually going to go around. Look at this right here. Look at that. Nice. Yeah, deep pool, man. This is a spot where you have a chance at a big one. Alright, you know what, folks? I have been carrying around this big jar because this was my worm jar. However, last night I made an interesting discovery. As I was loading up the fishing stuff, oh, there he is. There was a tiny, little tiny frog sitting in my driveway. You see him, how small he is? He's gonna jump. If he jumps out of my hand, he's getting away. But I thought, I wonder if big trout would bite a tiny frog. So I'm gonna carefully put him on a hook and see if I can catch something on him. All right, my friends, there's frog on a hook. He is dead. Just killed him, and then I lip hooked him. You know what, I'm gonna adjust that. There we go. I skin hooked him too much. Don't want a big trout to just steal him off so easily. All right, I've never even thought about using a frog for trout, but let's give it a shot. It looks kind of like the tubes I'm using, sort of. It just has more legs than the tubes. Oh my gosh, I'm getting a bite. Getting a bite. I'm gonna wait till he really takes it. Got him! Guys, I got a trout on the frog. A little one. What? I thought I'd catch a big one. Guys, frogs work for trout. I kind of, like, it's not exactly something you think of all the time, but I can see why. I mean, it makes sense that they'd eat a little tiny frog. This is crazy. Now, I didn't expect to catch such a tiny trout on the frog. Look at that. That is crazy. Wow. Blow me down and pick me up. I got a trout on a frog. That is beautiful. Beautiful mountain rainbow trout. Eating frogs. This. Look at that. And look, well, you guys can see right there. Look how this frog swims through the water. I mean, I don't see why trout wouldn't like to eat that. If there's anyone out there who ties their own flies, a tiny frog fly for trout might be a fun, unique idea. I used to tie my own flies when I was young, and I used to own one of those big bass flies. I know they make like big frog flies for bass, but I'm not sure about trout ones, so might be a fun idea. All right, frog right back down. You know, it's not something you think about very often. Like, I'm not sure that there are many trout flies in frog pattern, but it makes sense that they'd eat a little frog. Whoa, did you see that bite? Did you see that bite? That was a nice take. I think fresh is important. Like, that frog was alive right before I put him on the hook, so I think that's important. I don't think you could use, I have a feeling that oh wait, was that a fish? Yeah, dang. I have a feeling that the expiration date on frogs is really low. Like, I probably have 30 or 40 minutes to use. Well, in the cool water it might last a little longer. Yeah, this is very cold water, so lasts a little longer, but
So there's Ace's truck. I walked up here. There's a creek way down there. I walked up, and there's just kind of a little flat area here. Not real flat, but it's not as steep as that is. So I'm gonna walk this a little bit, see what we find. All right, guys, so I'm doing this, just making sure I don't miss anything. Well, I know I saw something. Hold on here. Oh, let's see. Oh, there it is. Right there. There she be. Oh, yeah. Number 3. That's what that walking stick is good for, pushing those sticks aside. We're up to 3 in our little basket. Here we go, guys. Can you see it? It's another one right off the trail. There's the trail. There's the mushroom. A little dried, but he'll still eat. That gives us 4. Oh, that's cool. Goes way on up there. Had I younger legs, I might try going up myself, but that's for the younger folks. So far I've only been able to find lone mushrooms. I haven't been able to find like a stand of them. Maybe I'm kind of early, so they're just, you know, coming up one at a time, and I haven't had enough time to get bunches of them up. All right, guys, check it out. Drop my stick there. Looks like a little tiny fella came out. We're gonna keep him. We'll look around here for some more. It's a little guy, but we'll take it. Okay, look at this. I don't know what that is. It's like a Morel without all the sport. Oh, look, there's a bunch of them here, right in here. All right, we got to check these out. We have to get the mushroom book out. I think they're kind of like these smooth thimble cap, they call them, which are inedible or poisonous. They don't recommend them. I'll go with their recommendation. We're not going to take those out. We won't harvest those.
Let's see if anybody's home down here. Frog going down. I'm getting a bite on the frog. Oh, shoot. One wanted it. Oh, frog in the tree. He's a tree frog now. One wanted it right down there. Uh-oh. Is my frog? No! No, no, no! I lost the froggy. Ah, shoot. Well, I got a little snag. Dang it, I wanted to catch a big one on that. Ah, that's kind of disappointing, man. I thought, oh, if I catch a big keeper trout on this, that would be so cool. And nay. Nay, nay. Dang it. Unless I find another little one. Or a rat. Guys, look at this. Guys, my mind is wide open. My mind is wide open. Look at that little fellow. I don't know if I could catch him. Now I do know that trout eat rats. Big brown trout love to eat rats, and they're even rat lures. Oh, there he goes. Shoot. Oh, he's hiding over there. What do you guys think? Should I do that next time? Use a little mouse, a live mouse as bait for trout. He looks kind of like a mouse lure, like almost an exact match of some of the ones I've seen. Use a mouse as trout bait. That would be interesting. Kind of hoping to find another frog in one of these little side streams. I guess I'll have to go back to boring old tubes, or I might pick a night crawler here. You know, folks, I actually gathered some of these and brought them because I thought it might be tough today, just because early spring it's really unpredictable. I thought the fishing might be slow, but obviously that is not the case. And there's the principle again of, if a lot of creatures are out and about, whether it's mice or deer, anything, then you can bet that the creatures are out and about underwater as well. Lots of activity above the surface, probably lots of activity below the surface. Got him. Yes! This one, oh, he's snagged somehow. Hey, there we go. Might be a keeper. Uh-oh, if I can get him out of the trees. Huh. Maybe not. Oh, he swallowed it. I guess he's bleeding out of his gill. Well, guys, there is the first keeper of the day. Way down in there. Just gulped the worm. Wow, what a beautiful fish. Yeah, that's going to be a line clipper right there. It's going to clip the line off right there. Ah, what a pretty, pretty fish. Not doing so well on that side, but this side, look at that, gorgeous. Not the big one I was hoping for to keep, but he is a stout trout. Guys, I just saw a little salamander, tiny salamander. Oh, look, there he is. I think I got him. Did I get him? I think I got him. Or no. Oh, shoot. Oh, there he is. Wait. I think I got him. Yeah, I did. Should I use a little salamander as bait? Yes, look. He's kind of a trout size. I don't see why not. Let's give him a go. Let's see if we get a big trout on this. It'd have to be a good one, like a 12 inches or bigger. All right, my friends. Salamander on a hook. It's a big size for the trout in here, but let's see if they'll eat it. The frog surprised me. All right. First cast with a salamander. First time fishing with one for trout. I caught a catfish on one time, if you guys remember that old video, in the Tennessee River. The sun has come out. That's nice. Got one on the salamander. Yes. Oh, and it's a brook trout too. On the salamander. Yes. Whoa, I am so surprised. Well, I'm partially surprised at how these fish are eating baits so big. But look at his mouth. He's got a big mouth and they got some nice teeth. Look here, turn there, little buddy. Look how pretty that trout is. Wow. Wow. All right, my friends, there it is. Beautiful brook trout. You know, they have a big mouth, some nice teeth as far as trout goes. So it makes sense that he would eat that. Whoop. Hey, hey. Oh, no, you don't. Oh, he slipped past me. There he goes. They are feisty. I mean, feisty. They're eating big baits. They're slipping out of my hands and darting away. They're just very active today. Gosh, I'm just so surprised that a trout that size will eat a bait this size. But they are just ferocious today. I would love to end the day on a nice, big, flat, fat rainbow that was good to eat. Got him, another one. Oh, he came off. That was another brook trout. Wow, I'm so surprised they're this far down the mountain. Normally they're up in the higher elevations. Got him. What? What? He's stuck. What the heck? They want it swimming. They want it moving. Oh, the trout's under here. He swam. He's trying to swim away. What the heck? They keep getting smaller. I put on big baits to catch big fish, and they keep getting smaller. Another brook trout. This is so cool. Oh, I love fishing. I love fishing. I cannot believe this. How big the bait is compared to the trout. And look how big the stomach is. It's not spawning season. They spawn in the fall, so it must have something big in there. Now that one there ain't gonna live. Yeah. When I set the hook, of course, I wasn't expecting one this tiny. So it flew out of the water and hit the rock quite hard, and the hook got in the top of its head. The hook is big for this size of trout, and I think I kind of just, yeah, look, it's not even moving. It's not even trying to breathe. I think the hook just went through its brain. So, well, didn't plan on eating that, but there it is. There's no size limit on them, so I bet the hook actually probably killed it, not the rock. Well, at this point, I should probably just put that trout on a hook. See if I can get a bigger trout. Hey, that might not be a bad fun next video if I was going fishing soon. Use that trout, try to catch a catfish or striper or something on them. They definitely want it swimming. It's funny, if I just let it sit there, they won't bite it, but if I swim it along, then they'll bite it. Yeah, to give you a size comparison, there's a salamander, there's the trout, and yeah, the hook went right through the top of his head. I'm just gonna stick him in there. I'm almost done. I wanna catch one more trout, but if I don't in the next little bit, I'm gonna be done for the day. We're gonna start eating. Oh, I missed it right there. Right there, folks. Right there. Oh, shoot. Look how he mangled it. Mangled it, man. Right back to where we started, folks. Back to where it all began. I caught one in here, so I put the trout on ice. And you know what, folks? Might as well. Oh, look, here's a tiny, look at this, tiny little crawdad. Just snagged it. Everything is out, folks. Crawdads, salamanders, fish, bugs, everything. I love this time of year. Since we're going to eat this trout whole, I just cut open the belly like that. Let's stick it underwater and see if we draw some crawdads out. I speared the trout like this with a knife so that a crawdad couldn't carry it away or the current couldn't carry it away. I noticed a crawdad hole right here. I saw the tips of his claws. You guys see that hole right there? He's in there. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm just gonna take this small trout, see if he'll come out for it. So it didn't take long. In fact, it was only a few minutes before one of them smelled it and came out from a rock. But then he got distracted with something, which is unusual for a crawdad. They're not easily distracted when there's bait around. What if there was a girl crawdad or something? That's the only thing that would distract me from a big meal. Anyway, after a long time, he eventually made his way back to the food, got back on track there, and made it easier for me to catch him. Normally they're quite difficult to catch, but if you put a piece of bait out, they're pretty focused on it, and you can nab them much easier. I decided to move the bait a little closer to the rocks, like the big ones where I felt like they would come out. And that was a good move because after a few more minutes, another one popped out, another nice size eating one, and he didn't get distracted at all, went right over to it. And I decided to bring him a little bit closer into the shallow water and then nab them. When they're distracted by the food, they're much, much easier to catch. In fact, he didn't want to let it go. Oh, look at that. Something's trying to drag it into the hole. I don't know if it was that smaller one from earlier. Look, he's just so greedy. So greedy, he just wants it. Can't let it go. It's kind of a small one. Cut you off from the cave. Number 3. Whoa, another crawfish. Look at that. I was cleaning, you know, with all of this just smell of trout everywhere. It's probably just drawing them out from all kinds of little holes and stuff. And there is the hook that was in the rainbow trout's stomach, so I got that back. That's good. Beautifully clean trout sticking back in the ice, which I will stick back in the cooler. I've got my hook back. Perfect. What a day. What a day. All right, my friends, time to start cooking. I did not end up getting the big trout that I wanted, but that does not matter because I had such a fun time out here anyway.
And we got the big mushroom haul.
Yes. That is cool, though.
Yes,
that is
indeed.
amazing. Morel mushrooms. I've actually never really seen them up close in my hand.
I got to tell you, when I saw the first one, I think this was the first one, I got so excited because I didn't know if I'd remember what they looked like. Asa, it has been almost 50 years since I picked morel mushrooms.
That is crazy.
So, I mean, you see pictures of them and all that, but it's a matter of can you see them on the forest floor? And yes, I can see them on the forest floor. So that was good. Cool.
That's very cool. And we're going to make a nice little dinner. Even though we only have 2 small trout, a couple of crawdads, it'll still be fun. And I have here some Idaho 4-cheese mashed potatoes, which will go with it, as well as plenty of butter. So, all right. It's been a while since I used this thing. And then you just turn it on. I can hear it.
Oh man,
it's nice and safe and
that's
good.
no fun.
All right, my friends, I have here some Cajun Land orange boil infusion. I got this in the Florida Panhandle at this specialty seafood shop. So we're going to give that a go today. I'm just going to make a really, let's see, do I do it in this one? No, I'm going to make the mashed potatoes in this one here. We'll boil the crawdads, or should I boil the crawdads first, and then in that flavoring kind of make some mashed potatoes?
No.
No?
I like adventurous living, but
that's a bridge too far for you.
So.
This is a great little tip, guys, just to bring out some instant mashed potatoes. I got here the big bag today, which I've never cooked before, and it says that we need 4 cups of boiling water, and is there 8 ounces in a cup, if I'm not mistaken.
I think so. You know, it's been a long time since I studied on that too. I think it shows.
You know what? We'll get to that later. The arrow, though, there's no perforation.
Oh, okay.
4 cups. 1, 2, 3, 4. That was probably good.
The nice thing about dried potatoes is you can add enough. You can just add a little bit at a time.
That's true.
So that is the.
You also have to boil the water before you add the potatoes. Just remembered that part. Believe it or not, I haven't made instant mashed potatoes very often. You know what's interesting about it is they smell really good just in their dry state.
Oh man, they do.
Yeah, they do. They're just
it.
delicious. It's almost like fries.
Yes.
Like McDonald's fries or something like that.
Man.
Wow, I love it. Made in New Orleans. One thing about it is this little thing will make 7 to 10 gallons of crawdads. So we will be very light on.
Please.
In fact, what we'll probably just do is be like,
there you go.
There we go. I'm gonna add just a little bit more. I'm gonna add some salt to the water too, just because almost can't have too much salt with crawdads. There we go. Just in case that Cajun Land stuff ain't. We'll just have the a little kiss of orange with the crawfish. We'll probably not cook the 2 small ones, and I'll just bring them home. Guys, I've had this idea of having a crawfish pond at the house that I will make in a trough, like an animal trough though. And I think I just found my first 2 candidates for the little crawfish farm that I'm gonna start. So we're gonna add the crawdad. Biggest one going in cold. He will come out hot. Actually, that was the biggest one. I lied. And that one, we're just gonna do the 3. I must be hungry because the smell of everything is great. That orange crawfish bowl has a nice smell. This has a nice smell. This will have to work.
Yeah, we just eat it out of the pan.
Now that's true. You're supposed to carefully put it in and stir it a lot.
Thickening up a bit.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of nice because you can make them as thick or thin as you want them.
That's true. That was so fast.
That's going to splash on you.
It's splashing all over me. Yeah, we just have a little bit left. I'm going to have to add some water to this. Or, I just save that for my midnight snack, actually. I wake up at midnight a lot and snack.
Just take a swallow full of water, a spoonful of potatoes.
Hot water. Oh, I think it's done. I'm going to turn it on. That was so fast. That's cool.
Thank you, Jack Simplot, Idaho's first multi-millionaire.
You want to taste? You want the first taste of them? Or cheese, mashed potatoes.
I'm hungry. I'm going to take all this. You can get your own scoop. Oh, man.
Good stuff.
I can taste the cheese in it. It's creamy because you got just the right amount of water. That must have been 3 quarts, just perfect, or 3 cups, just perfectly.
That's how I roll.
Man.
By the way, guys, check out the Sweet Ace merchandise in the description. You look good in that, Pops. You want to turn it around and show us what's on the back? This is a mahi one.
Oh, yeah. I like
how
the color
good that looks. And we also have a trout one and a variety of others, so make sure you guys check them out in the description below. Also have stickers, which a lot of people really like. I think the crawdads are just about done. Anyway, stickers, if you guys want to check them out. I've been surprised at how popular those have been with y'all, so I'm going to add a few more, and we'll take the crawdads out here. I'm going to add a few more stickers to the merch store since you guys seem to enjoy them so much. Thank you for supporting the channel.
Yeah, I was going to say, that's one of those things you can get, your viewers can get something for their money, and they help support what's going on. That's pretty cool. Everybody wins.
Watch your fingers.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not a chef here. I might burn my. I might burn my sous chef. The world's greatest vegetable, butter. Put some of that down there. This will be for the trout, and because we just have tiny trout. The trout and the mushrooms. You know, Pops, this pan is so big we probably cook them together. If that sounds agreeable to you.
No, it doesn't actually.
Oh,
I don't want to mess the mushroom taste up with fish.
Keep them sacred. Keep the Morel mushrooms.
Yes.
In fact, if you want to clean them up, they're your mushrooms after all.
Just take the bottom of the stems off, kind of get them out of the dirt, sort of.
That has a little gnarly root there.
Yeah, let's see here, that'll come off.
The other one looks kind of dry.
Yeah, I wasn't sure if he's just coming out or dried up a bit. There we go.
Cool.
I think I'll go rinse them off in the stream, and all right, got them out of the fresh mountain stream, wash off.
Nice,
I think I've seen a few bugs coming out still. They're still making their way out.
Do the bugs really like them or something?
I don't know, but they'll taste fine.
They're so cool looking though.
Aren't they cool?
All right, let's get to these trout. I tried my hardest to get some big ones. One of these swallowed the hook, so I had to keep him. And then the other one, the hook got him, this little guy, the hook got him right in the head, and so it, I think it actually killed him instantly, to be honest. So that was his demise. A's First Cast Seasoning, the best seasoning in the whole world.
Especially on fish and chicken.
Yes, especially on fish and chicken.
I like that. I like how you did that. Stick that right in the pan and then lay it on top. That's cool.
And then this one, we're going to do the same thing. They get a little discolored after a while. That is normal. Still delicious. Still fresh out of the stream. Yep, Chef Ace coming in here.
Coming in hot.
Coming in hot. We're not even on an even surface here, but that's all good. Add a little first cast to the top. Guys, it is just delicious.
Okay, so it's been so long, honestly. You know, let me rinse this knife off from the trout. There we go. It's been so long.
Always disinfect, folks.
Since I've done these, like I say, about 50 years nearly. I can't remember. Seems like we just cut them up into bite-sized bites. They're going to shrink up. So you folks at home can correct me if I'm wrong. Like I say, I remember as a kid having them with eggs, and they were always so good with eggs or just fried in butter, either way. Oh, there's one of those bugs I was talking about right there.
Ah, yeah, little beetle living inside. Yeah. Interesting.
Yeah,
they have a lot of places to live inside of
they do.
a Morel.
And they add a little bit of, like a nutty flavor, I would say. There we go.
Looks like we're going to eat a sponge. Doesn't it look like chunks of a sponge?
That's true.
A brown sponge. These trout are looking really good. Having just swimming in the butter. Well, you know what? This will act as the gravy for the potatoes, and that way you can we can start fresh, and you can have the mushrooms cooked in just your pure butter. None of my first cast flavor in there. Put down a bed of mashed potatoes. Back. And then we'll grab the and Ace's outdoor cafeteria. I gotta start a restaurant someday. I'll let you have the big trout.
Thanks, sir.
There we go. Potatoes have got thick. They've thickened up as we've let them sit a few minutes. And my trout. I like it. Careful of your hands there. Ah, yes. Just like gravy.
So we have cheese and butter potatoes.
Cheese and butter and
trout juice.
And trout over top.
Love it. A little bit of butter.
Such amazing flavor all by themselves, is that?
I do.
Correct.
I might go a little more butter on there. It's a big pan. Bigger than we really need, probably, but
it kind of is bigger than what we need. Looks like we're eating little sponge rings.
Oh, that smells good.
They do smell good. And the salt is right there whenever you are ready.
Yeah. Yes, let's do that too.
Popcorn salt that actually isn't popcorn salt. I got gypped. Just like coarse ground salt. The water's starting to come out of them now.
Man, let's put the lid on that. Let them sit. Let's take a look here. I think they're frying up nicely. I think it's time.
I think so. They look kind of mushy, or they're soggy without being mushy, I guess you could say.
Yes.
They did shrink some.
Oh yeah. I'll put them off to the side there. If you don't like them, you can hand them over to me.
Should we say a prayer?
Yes, indeed.
Sure. Dear Lord, thank you so much for this fun day and all your creation we got to enjoy. I ask you to bless this food to our bodies now. Thank you for the variety we get to enjoy every day. Through Jesus I pray. Amen.
Amen.
All right, let's sample the trout, and then we'll eat the mushrooms. One thing that's nice about trout is it does come away from the bones, even when they're tiny. Try mine with a bit of mashed potatoes. Cheers. I have the brook trout.
Nothing wrong with that trout.
It's really tasty. Hard to go against wild mountain trout.
Oh yeah. Some taters. With trout butter gravy. Or butter trout gravy.
Butter trout.
Oh man.
And then break a crawdad out here. Let's see how the orange tastes. There's nothing wrong with instant mashed potatoes. I mean, they're not as good as homemade, obviously. But they are a great, quick outdoor meal.
Oh, kind of adds an element you don't expect.
No, you don't expect to have delicious mashed potatoes out in the wild like this.
Do you worry about the old...
I don't. I just eat the poop vein and everything. Not you. Cheers. Adds a little flavor.
I like that. That orange?
It's like a bright flavor to it.
That's a good way to put it.
It still has Cajun. It still tastes Cajun, but it has like this brightness. It's not bad.
No, it's not, and I'm glad you didn't put way too much.
But that was only because you were here.
Yeah, I know.
All right, all the elements are good so far.
Yes.
Let's try the morels. I'm not sure that I've ever had a morel mushroom before. Cheers.
Huh?
Whoa.
Huh?
Wow, Pops.
Guys.
What a flavor.
Uh-huh.
What a delectable, succulent. And when you bite down on it, because of that, the way it is formed, that all the
Spongy kind of thing.
it's absorbed a lot of, or it just has a lot of flavor to it. It's absorbed a lot of moisture, so when you bite down, it kind of bursts in your mouth.
Diggity.
Those are amazing. I see why people
Yeah.
make it a point to
Yes.
find them.
Every spring.
Morel mushrooms, big winner.
Yeah.
Just delicious, slightly earthy, flavorful as can be.
Sweet though. There's
A
a
little
sweetness
sweet.
about them. Oh.
Wow.
I read somewhere somebody was paying $60 a pound for them.
60?
Yeah.
Whoa.
I mean, when you think about how much work it took, how many hours I hunted to get, what, 5?
Uh-huh. Yeah. That makes sense, actually, when you put it that way. Yeah. Wow. Well, my friends, an amazing time out here. Thank you guys so much for hanging out. Don't forget to get out there and have your own adventures. Anybody can do this. Keep leveling up in real life. We'll see you in the next one.